You've survived so long now. You've been doing it for so long. Give us a tip. Like, what is your number one? If you could think of a couple tips, like you've done this for a lot. So I've streamed for it's going on 5 years now, right? Like I've been doing kind of this for 5 years.
Yeah.
You have been doing like strictly YouTube. I know Twitch is kind of somewhat new for you, right? Isn't it like 2 years old?
It's not new for me. What are you talking about? I got subscribers that are like 5 years old or some shit on
Well,
it.
I mean, like where you took it more seriously. Like you probably took it
Oh,
more
yeah,
seriously about
I
2 years
definitely
ago.
was fucking off with Twitch for a
Yeah, you
while.
didn't. You were literally YouTube, but you started taking Twitch more seriously about 2 years ago. I'd
Yeah,
say,
about
right?
2 years, yeah.
So prior to that, you had all this YouTube experience. All right, what was like? How have you survived so long? Like, what was
What did I
what
do?
was your yeah? What did you do to
I
adapt?
mean, yeah, I was banned like 2 or 3 times now. I can't even remember.
I do remember that. I remember that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's not an easy fucking market, bro. How do I
Well, how did you
survive?
survive? Yeah, how did you survive? Like, what was like content wise? Were you always thinking of new things? Did you get lucky through a gateway video at first when you started that
I mean,
helped?
I
Or
started with like Soccer Spirit is what I started with, like a Booba game, and I saw it was the #1 selling game on Steam, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, that's interesting. And then I saw like I looked on YouTube, and I was like, no one was doing Let's Plays of it because it was just so out there, and it was just full of boobs, and I was like, okay, I like anime, I like boobs. Fuck it, I'll do a Let's Play of it. Why not? Because it was also a visual novel. There was no gameplay, so to speak,
Yeah.
of it. So I was like, okay, sure. I'll just make it as entertaining as possible. Because at the time, I liked Game Grumps and then just did a similar style where I edited it a little bit here and there because it was fun to do that. But for the most part, it was off the cuff. Not too many edits. If I fucked up, and trust me, I fucked up a lot, I would just keep going with it. I'd be like, what the fuck did I just say there? I'm like, all right, well, let's just get going with that. And I just did that. And I would always, of course, when I got to like the booba reactions, I would do the typical YouTuber go out of control, like, whoa, 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 baby, look at those. And I like flip the camera and I do like boom, 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 boom. I would do all that just to make it more funny and entertaining, you know, just something crazy like that. And I was just trying to live it up to make it more entertaining. That's what you had to do. That was like the
did
thing.
did that video pop off? Was that like a gateway video?
Did they pop off? I can't tell you anymore because I deleted the videos because I had to.
Well, at the time, since you were like,
But
new,
yeah, I got a lot
was
of new
it?
people coming in. I had a lot of people like rolling on up saying, "Oh, this is funny. Show me the rest." And so I just did Let's Plays of it. And then once I did Soccer Spirit, I beat it. I was like, well, shit, now what? Now what? I was like, okay, well, what else can I do? And at the time, I was like, I didn't want to prove that I was like a dirty pig or anything at the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to play this game. I can't remember what it's called, but it was like a gay point and click adventure where it showed, it was tame in the way. It didn't show any nudity or anything like that. But it was like, it just showed like zoom ins of like a guy's butt or his crotch bulge and things like that. And it was obviously a gay space game. And I was like, I'll just do a full Let's Play of this just to show I'm not just an asshole looking at tits for a living. Like I did this too. so I
Smart,
played
yeah.
that. And then there was another game that was out as well called Go Go Nippon.
Go Nippon.
So that was another visual novel that I did, which was an educational journey about Japan and what it does. But you also get waifus that you can date at the end. So it was like educational but fun at the same time, and there was some good clickbait in there, some episodes where you caught them like, oh no, I'm coming out of the shower and like I have a towel on and I have some booba, like oh,
Perfect clickbait. Boom, right
yeah,
there.
because clickbait.
Right there.
It was like, oh, there's my clickbait,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
That's
you
what I
were
need.
were you were around? You started kind of in the Let's Play era.
Yeah, I was the Let's Play guy.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
were-
I did. I did anime Let's
That's-
Plays, and then I even
So now what happened? How did you like over the time though? How did you transition out of Let's Play?
I'm
I know
getting
I've been
hot.
watching Noble for years. Yeah, a lot of people here have been watching you for years and years. I hooed you when I was in VR chat. Everybody was like, "You got to meet Lost Paws." I was like, "Who's that?"
Yeah,
And,
who's that? Who's that? Who?
They're like, dude, everybody was talking about you, and like how I was like, actually, like I was like, who's that? Because I didn't know anime. Like I didn't know any anime. I never watched any. But everybody talked about you. They were like, I need to see the two of you together. I was like, I'll meet him. You know, he sounds cool. And then I checked out some of your videos. I was like, oh, dude, he seems like a nice guy. You know. And then I finally met you.
I mean,
Kinda
I just tried. I mean, reactions to Let's Plays is just what I was doing. I was always like a reactor, so I was just reacting to gameplay, and I was like, well, there's other things that people are doing, and people wanted me to like see their content. I was like, Noble, check me out. And I was like, all right, sure, I'll check out your video.
React Andy.
Yeah, and then I started doing the React Andy stuff. There was like, hey, I'll watch your video. Sure, why not? And people really liked it. They're like, oh shit, thanks, Noble, for shouting me out and everything. And it was like, oh shit, yeah, like other small channels would gain 10,000 subscribers overnight. And I was
That's
like,
awesome.
yeah. So I was like,
That's
okay,
awesome.
sure, I'll help you out, man. And everyone's like, oh shit, I want some of that cloud.
Now, you probably get it a lot. Do people ever constantly ask like, hey, can you go back to like Let's Plays and doing this and like going back to like?
Oh, I would love to do Let's Plays again, but you know, anime games suck. I don't know what
Really?
to tell you.
Did you honestly get tired of it?
I mean, have you played any of the recent anime games? Like,
What do you
what
think?
is it? Everything's
What
like
do you think?
Everything's like a fucking Muso game, you know?
A what?
A Muso game being like a game where you fight off hordes of enemies one like at a time, and everything's like that. There's like Pirate Warriors Muso. There's a Hyrule Legends Muso game. There's so many Muso games, and they're just so generic and boring, and I hate them. I hate them so much. I can't bring myself to play that. It's just where you fight like everyone. You press one button to do like a horde, and you beat like 100 people up at a time. Those are what Muso games are. Dynasty Warriors. Do you know what Dynasty Warriors is?
No.
Damn, you're actually fucking an idiot. All right.
I am. I'm an MMO player, bro.
Actually clueless.
I'm an MMO player, and the only anime games I know is what they tell me, and then I play. That's it. I don't know. I don't know much.